health and wellness check-in for this week. So this week is Monday 21 August to Sunday 27 August 2023. It was a good week with a lot of good family time. So that's the introduction week summary. Up first is social. Fed the critters all of their meals Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday this week. Had help on Thursday and Friday for my parents. So I put Thursday dinner in a bag, Friday breakfast in a bag, labeled it, and then they did that while I was gone. Got the other meals those days. And the critters usually get breakfast, lunch, dinner. So there's that. I had my interactions while walking / running. So I got 4 runs in this week. So walk / runs. Okay. To be accurate at this point in time, with the emphasis and focus being running. And so there were those, and that was both critter and human interactions. And then Tuesday celebrated my 31st birthday with my Aunt Danette. Wednesday celebrated the 37th wedding anniversary of my parents. Thursday and Friday celebrated my 31st birthday with my Grandma Connie. Saturday celebrated my 31st birthday with my parents. And then today, Sunday, my sister and her husband came over and made breakfast for my mom, and they gave me a present, but it was focused on my mom, or my sister and my mom. And then other outings with social interactions included so I went to a number of places, or we ordered food out, or whatever, kind of for each of those days. So in addition to the places I went with those people, or food we ate from wherever. There's other outings with social interactions included. So this is in addition to the celebration stuff and family interactions. Richmond Beach, be it in public or wherever. Richmond Beach Library, Public Library, Tuesday, 22 August. Quality Food Centers, QFC, Grocery Store, Tuesday, 22 August. Shoreview Park, Public Park, Wednesday, 23 August. Hidden Lake Area, Public Nature Area, Wednesday, 23 August. Bowen Creek Park, Public Park, Thursday, 24 August. Quality Food Centers, QFC, Grocery Store on Friday, 25 August. And then today, Bowen Employee Credit Union, BECU, a credit union, on today, Sunday, 27 August. So that is social. Up next is mental. Writing and photography on Yelp. I reached 35 written and published reviews for August 2023 and reached 294 written and published reviews for the 2023 year thus far. So I'm doing pretty good. Writing for Lucky Wallaby Courier. More running related videos. Describing conditions / circumstances that could result in me transitioning biographer duties to someone else. So let's say, like, I've been going through some of my belongings looking for things. When I was growing up, we did a bunch of like scrapbooking and saving certain things. So let's say like Lydia Jacoby and her parent. Lydia Jacoby's, I think, the youngest of my biographies. And so let's say she did something similar with her family, and they still have it. And like, we've gotten rid of a lot of it as I've gotten older. Just space and that kind of thing. Using the space for different uses. And so maybe like her parents are in a position where they really want to write a book, write her biography or something like that. So that would be a circumstance where I'm like, as a biographer, I'm not going to hand my biographer duties off to any random person. Right? Ultimately, that's the decision of the biography, the person I'm writing about. 1. 2, I do not want to transition. The biographer does get some say in the sense of, I'm not going to give biographer duties to someone else where it might harm or put the biography in a worse off situation than they are with me as their biographer. So there's a safety aspect to it. So like, if somebody's on really bad terms with a family member, then handing the writing of a biography, like the book, off to the biography, the subject of the book, might not be safe, right? Or a good idea, right? They'd write a very biased book. So making sure that the people who get the authority, be it family or somebody else, it's a fit for the biography, the new biographer, if there's a new biographer. But those are like describing circumstances or conditions where that might or could result in me transitioning biographer duties to someone else. Not saying it will, I'm just describing one. So essentially this week I thought about that and came up with that. Is there a case? Well, yeah, I want them to be happy. And especially if somebody went through some big life change and their life was in a new direction, they're like, you know what? I really want my parents to write it, or I really want, you know, just like something like that. I don't want a biography, one of my biographies, any of my biographies, to feel cornered or something like that. Okay, so them first. All right, up next, YouTube. Themed videos continued, and I did more running related videos. Reading, Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden, first published, copyrighted 1997. I'm reading the February 1999 vintage Contemporaries edition paperback. I read only one day this week, Monday 21 August 2023. I read pages 82 through 202, which is like 121 pages. It's a dense in a good way, as in there's a lot of information packed into these pages. It is not a book. The first time I read it took longer to read as well. So it's ongoing. And like I do take the time where I'm not reading it. Like it does process, right? It's still on my back burner, kind of like some of the stuff I've read, and I think about it and process it, that kind of thing. So I'm not rushing the reading. Okay, up last, physical, diet / food and exercise. So this is week 3 of road running. I should specify. Ran 4 days this week, so that was good. Last week it was 3, and the week before that it was 5, counting the week as Monday through Sunday. So I now know what 5 days a week feels like, 3 days a week feels like, and 4 days a week feels like, per my current legs. So we'll get to figure out how many days I want to run this coming week. And I'm writing it down, and I might do a video. And if I keep with it, another 4 weeks, I might do a weeks 5 to 8, what days I ran. And I'm also doing on this, so I'm doing the days I ran, the days off, and the number of days off. So I've hit 1 day off, 3 days off, and 2 days off. So I know what those kind of amount of days off feel like on the next run. But I'm also writing down the start times for each of the runs. So I might make a video for this. For just those who want to, if they want to do what I did, they can do it. All right. Elliptical finance reflection. So I said previously I saved about $300 a year for the elliptical when I had it. It came out to $304 a year for the time period I had it, which was 4 years and 2 days, and it was working, kind of thing. Approximately 4 years and 2 days. So that is money saved compared to having a gym membership over the same time. However, I was thinking about it, the price of the elliptical plus delivery fee plus taxes was actually, if I'm recalling correctly, about the same. So it actually broke even with the price of the elliptical, meaning technically I didn't save any money. Technically I paid off the elliptical. Okay, because I was like thinking about it, I was like, well, then why doesn't it, like, if it really saved that much money, why? Oh, because I didn't have the gym membership and I had to pay for the elliptical in the first place. So essentially the money I saved compared to a gym membership offset the price of the elliptical in the first place. Yeah, which is pretty cool to think about. Like, okay, 4 years down the road, I broke even. Right? So it was a good return on an investment. Now, if I wanted something to, like, if it had lasted 6 or 7 years, then there would have been, I made hundreds of dollars, so to speak, but I didn't. I broke even. Okay. PMS water retention weight picked up, yes, and menstruation was 5+ days early, so it was really early cycle this time. This was different. This is the kind of early where my maximum flow day exactly aligned with a day off from running, with my days off from running. So it was my body synchronizing, it was my menstrual cycle, my reproductive system synchronizing with my running. This has happened in the past. It's kind of cool. It's like, there's my brain, there's my body, and there are all the systems in the body, and it's a system in the body synchronizing with what exercise my body's doing, which is, there's little things like that I just think are really cool about my body, but like that the human body can do that and kind of stuff is pretty cool. So yeah, and then I achieved a few pounds of weight gain from eating food in addition to the PMS water weight retention / menstruation water weight retention. Yeah, but it was good weight gain. Did I make my workouts? I did make my workouts this week. So that was good. Yeah, I did. Well, I took Monday off, I guess, from running. so aside from that, I made my workouts. So that was actually good. So it's a nice form of weight gain because I still maintain my tone and my ability to exercise and stuff. So there's like while I'm gaining weight, and it's like, okay, I can see weight gain, I have not lost my ability to exercise and move and stuff like that. So, and I haven't lost my muscle tone, all of my muscle tone or like stuff like that. So it's a nicer form of weight gain in terms of aesthetic, perhaps is a way of phrasing it. And it's much nicer for my body in terms of running. Instead of my muscles falling into disuse, they're still being used, and the extra weight actually helps build strength in my muscles because I'm carrying more weight. So that can actually be very good down the road. Yeah. Anyway, so that's, in conclusion, it was a good week. Yeah, it was good. I saw my aunt. I think I saw all my living immediate family, except for my uncle and step aunt over the Cascade Mountains that way. But my step aunt has like a bunch of surgeries and has been going through surgeries and stuff. So they are not making it over this way. Okay, so, or us to them, right? They're just busy all the time. So yeah. So that was my week. It was a good week. I hope you have had a good week. Have a good week whenever you're viewing this. And if you didn't, I hope things turn around, be it your initiative or the universe or somebody else. Whatever. Happy week.